Well, good morning,
Good
Lacey
morning.
Bales. And that shirt tells me where you work here on this campus. Maybe you'd like to tell the audience.
I am a maintenance specialist in our grounds and facilities department. I moved from the Maria kitchen where I was a cook for 3 years. So I've been in maintenance now for a year, but I've been here almost 4 years on campus.
So you were a cook at Maria.
I was a cook in Maria.
Now, what possessed you to respond that they needed someone in the maintenance department?
I actually interviewed twice for 2 different maintenance positions. The first one was a grounds position, and as soon as I met Joel and I knew most of the guys in the department, I just knew I wanted to be in that department. And I like challenges, I like new things, learning new things, so you definitely get that working here in maintenance.
So I think that you broke the glass ceiling over there. That is awesome.
I am the first woman maintenance specialist that we've employed, so yes.
Oh, that is great. And how are they? Do they treat you all right?
Yes. I think Joel knew when he hired me I wasn't a girly girl and that I'd fit in, but I don't think he was prepared for my quick wit and sarcasm. You know, the guys are always razzing each other. It's a, you know, he said, she said, you know, they like to mess with each other, and I don't think they were ready for my comebacks. I think I harassed them more than they harassed me, so.
Tell me, how did you get here on campus 3-4 years ago? Yeah.
That was an interesting thing too. I'm originally from Adrian, but I had moved to Oscoda, Michigan. So I was living up north, and I moved back, and I was working, and they found me. I wasn't even looking for a job, but my resume was on the internet. And Susan Kremsey was looking for a cook, and I had the experience. So she found me, and so I came here. It was a better job than what I was working.
And so you worked for 3 years in
3 years in the kitchen, and I was trained on 10 jobs in the kitchen. I did 4 different cook jobs, and then there's several other jobs in there.
So what are the different cooks?
Well, you have your breakfast cook, your main cook, your salads and desserts cook, and then you have like your dishwashing position or your tray line position, dining room position, Regina. So I was trained on pretty much everything in the kitchen. So I didn't have any more to learn.
You didn't ever work at Madden, though?
I worked over there a couple times, but not regularly.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember you.
No, a couple times filling in for people. So basically, they'd put me wherever they needed me.
So what do you think about this place?
I love campus. I don't see me leaving. I just love the sisters and the interaction, especially going into maintenance. I get to see more of them and meet more of them, and I just think they're an amazing group of women, and their accomplishments are just so esteemed. It's just really fun. I bring my kids up to visit. My grandmother comes up to visit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she just loves it here.
So you live right here in Adrian?
Yep, I'm just south of town, about 4 miles away, so quick commute coming in.
And your kids are? I
have 2 boys. They're 12 and 9 at the moment, so Blake and Michael, and they keep me busy.
So they're out of school?
Yep, now they are, yep.
So what do you do with them?
They're currently with their dad right now.
They could come here and pull weeds.
Yes, they could. I think my oldest would. He actually helps his grandpa with lawn care. So he wants to work, and he does bussing of tables. His other grandmother owns a restaurant up at the lakes, so he washes dishes and busses tables up there.
Good for them.
Yeah, they got a good work ethic. Well, the oldest.
You're a good mother, a good modeling for them.
I try and tell them hard work is what gets you everywhere.
So what is it that's just so special about the sisters, or the atmosphere, environment with which you work?
I think the appreciation of, especially with me being a woman, you know, some of the things they see me doing, they're just amazed. The lifting is a big thing, you know, and I'm carrying big couches and big chairs, and or fixing things that, you know, plumbing. Denny, Richard, Jeff, Jason, everybody. I've learned something from all of them. So they're really good about teaching me things, and so I think when I come into a sister's room and they're not expecting me to know, they're expecting one of the guys to show up, and here I come, like, hi. and I know what I'm doing, and I can usually fix their problem and get them back on the running. So
That's stereotyping that we all are.
we're all guilty of it at some point or another.
How could you know what you're doing? You're a woman.
Right? I'm like, are you supposed to be here?
Well, I think when we heard that, Lacey was going to work there, Lacey, I said, is that a female? Yeah, she used to work in the kitchen. You think, oh my. Well, you have to be good. You have to be someone very special to be working over there.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. Joel and Kirk took a chance on me, and I think they're both happy. A woman's touch means a lot sometimes, especially in a man-dominated department. So there's sometimes when I think my softness, my femininity, which isn't very often, but it comes through and can help them with certain things. So I think we all have our assets.
Do you have certain goals in your life? I mean, I know you're here with us.
Yeah, right now it's to make sure my kids get into college or, so right now I'm focused on family, and the balance of work life and family life is really good now that I've moved into maintenance, much more structured routine at home. So right now I'm just getting them out of my house and successful human beings.
Yeah, you have a big responsibility.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. After that, probably looking to relocate local, but I have a couple personal goals that I want to get through, but I'm pretty happy, and that's all I really want.
You're a delight to see. Now, where do you go on vacations, or what do you do on days off, or how do you have fun?
Days off, we do a lot of outdoor activities, a lot of camping. We go places, a lot of visiting with family. I'm very close to my family, my mom and dad. And
do they all live here?
Yep, they're all in Adrian, my sister. It's just us four, and then the kids. So we go out on the lake. We do, lots of camping. We're pretty much, I got a dog at home, and we're pretty simple folk.
Let's say you have an opportunity to change one thing on this campus. What would it be?
Oh, that's hard. Probably the communication between what we do, because I don't think everyone knows, they don't know what we do. The vast knowledge that is required to keep this whole campus running. I mean, it does take a village. It takes a lot of people with a lot of different skill sets. So sometimes I think people get frustrated if something doesn't get fixed really quickly, or, we get a lot of things that are, well, you fixed this last week, and they don't understand, there's several problems that it could be. So I think a communication thing between departments would be helpful for everyone.
Or between the sisters and what they want, you can't
Sometimes
get it.
that's difficult too.
You can't get it yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them are very direct.
Do you think?
They know what they want.
So,
I can't blame them. I'm a woman that knows what I want too.
So you have 300 bosses here on this campus.
Yes, I say that often. I am definitely employed by the sisters, and they are sure to remind me.
That's who we are. Oh, I know.
I love it, though. I love it. I made it a point when I started to try and learn 3 new sisters' names a week. So now I'm pretty good with names.
And you know the face that goes
with it. And I know
the
the face that goes with it. The guys are always like, how do you know who they are? And it started in the kitchen with the tables that they sat at in the Maria dining room. So every day when I served them, I could say, well, Sister Philomena sits here, Sister Andrea's here, Sister Helen's over here. And then I would know them, and I'd go around by the tables and then did that.
So you served them too.
I did.
Carry trays. Yep. So that's great. Yeah, that's how you do get to know people.
That was it. But no, very, very happy with life in general. Feel very blessed to be a part of such a great organization, and just looking forward to the future and what everything holds.
Okay, here's a question for you. You have an opportunity to go to another department. Where would you go?
I would not leave maintenance.
You wouldn't leave?
No. This is where if I have my way, I will retire from here, from this department.
We are just so blessed. Yeah. You are just so filled with energy and love and appreciation. You're a delight to have with us. Yeah. And you have any trouble in that department, you come and see me.
I will be sure and come get you.
But I know. They are wonderful.
They are really good group of guys. They've when I started, I pretty much gained 10, 12 older brothers.
Yeah.
And a couple uncles with the bosses, basically how it is.
Yeah.
I still crack Joel up every day, so he'll shake his head at me. I get the dad voice from him a lot too. Lacey Bales, and I'm like, what did I do? Usually I haven't done anything wrong, but he likes to make me think I did. So we have a very good relationship. We have a lot of fun.
Okay, well, we have to, we're going to close it right
Yep.
now. But just remember, we do these interviews with our coworkers because we have benefactors, we have other sisters, and they're interested in what's going on in this campus.
Yeah.
You're very significant. Our coworkers are very significant to our history.
Right.
So I thank you so much.
Thank you for
And
inviting me.
I'm going to give you a charge. There's a lot of them over there that they keep saying no. So you encourage them to come at only 15 minutes.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
do my best to try and
Thank you.
convince them. You know, I did get them to paint their faces for Halloween last year,
That's
so
right.
I got a little pull.
Good, you do. All right, Lacey, thank you ever so much.
You're
We are
welcome.
blessed, yeah.